Okay, Mayor Kane, we are currently live on YouTube if you'd like to proceed.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Call a meeting to order at 1:03. I have 3 members of council on my screen with me. So we do have a quorum. Councillor McCourt has sent regrets. Are there any additions to the agenda today? Then I need a mover and a seconder, please, to confirm the agenda. Thanks, Mark. Seconded by Scott. See everybody on my screen, so I'll just call a question. All in favor? And that's carried. Thank you. Excuse me. Are there any declarations of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? Here, I see none. So we'll move to section 5, public question period on agenda items only. I'm not aware if we have any members of the public on the feed today, but we'll wait a minute, see if anyone wants to chime in. So I have 9 panel members and 1 attendee. I'm not sure who the attendee is, but I don't hear from them. So we'll move to section 6, presentations and delegations, which there are none. So reports, 7.1, municipal modernization program implementation stream. Someone's going to take this over.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, I would like to present.
Thank you.
Staff is recommending that council direct staff to apply for the Municipal Modernization Program Implementation Grant to fund the Legacy Record Inventory project. This particular grant is a cost-shared grant, meaning 65% will be paid by the province and 35% will be paid by the township. For the Legacy Record Inventory project, we are projecting a cost of approximately $100,000. So if the grant is approved by the province, then $65,000 will be paid by the province and 35%, which is equivalent to $35,000, needs to be committed by the township. And township staff is actually requesting that Building Reserve Fund and General Reserve Fund be used to fund this. $15,000 from the Building Reserve Fund and $20,000 from the General Reserve Fund. Just to give you an idea, Building Reserve Fund has a surplus of approximately $184,000. And General Reserve has a surplus of approximately $1.7 million. The business enhancement sheet for this particular project is attached to the report. If council has any particular question, both the deputy clerk and I would be happy to answer.
Sorry, I couldn't get my screen up to unmute. Thank you very much, Nazir. I'll open up to members of council. Yes, Mark?
Just a quick question dealing with the cost factor of this. Is this only for the programming and that type of thing? Is there additional costs for staff and so forth to put the information within the programming?
Through you, Mr. Mayor, this is a question that I'm going to refer it to the deputy clerk to answer.
Through you, Mayor Kane, Councillor Levshin, the overall program cost that we're asking for includes the costing for staff. So we'd be using the primary cost in this case would be for staffing to help populate the databases.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you.
Anything from Scott? Larry?
Bill, Mayor King?
Yes.
This, of course, is all subject to grant approval.
Absolutely.
And may not proceed unless there is a grant available to us.
Absolutely correct.
Thank you.
Yes, Arthur?
I just received a call from Councillor Williamson, and he's having problems with his sound. He can't hear anything right now.
Oh.
I said I'd advise the group, but also ask perhaps either Emily or Kate if there's anything we can do with him, either have him log off and log back on, or is there a key he should be hitting or otherwise? Or messaging him to how to get him back on.
So I think maybe if everyone's in favor, that maybe we just take a pause here for a minute or so and see if we can straighten this out. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Thank
call
you.
him back and see if there's something we can do. Just a minute.
Sure.
Through you, Mayor Kane, Arthur, if you'd like to have Councillor Williamson, he can call in and he'll have a direct audio feed.
Okay. Do we have a number for him to do that?
I will send that to him right now.
Okay.
And he can stay on
Hi,
with his
Larry.
video.
What we're going to do is we've just paused the meeting. So I just let him know that he's going to receive that call-in information and you're going to be sending it to him via email. Hi, Emily. Thought I'd check and see if you'd heard anything from him. I've just sent him a text as well.
No, I haven't yet.
Hello? Come
I,
on.
I believe that's Larry on at least the telephone.
Yeah, I gotta try to get into. Oh, man.
Councillor Williamson, can you hear us okay?
Well, yeah, and I can't get video back now. Come on. Sorry about this, but hold on. I'm trying to work around this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to. I don't know why I don't have sound on my computer. Hello, Emily? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm not on video. I'm just on audio then, on the phone.
You should have the ability to turn your camera on now.
You've enabled that functionality, Emily? Great,
Yes,
that's it.
there we are.
Thanks.
Okay, am I there?
You're back.
Okay. I don't see anything, but that's okay, I guess. I'm there, but I don't see anything on the screen.
We hear you and we see you, so that's two good things, Larry.
Okay, thanks. Hello, everybody.
I'm
Sorry to hold up, but I don't know what happened.
It's all right, technology. I'm sorry I plowed
Yeah.
on without you. I saw you on screen.
No, it's okay.
Took it for
No, that's
granted.
okay.
You were with us, so I'm sorry. So I'm going to
Yeah.
back up just to make sure we got all our P's and Q's covered here. So I don't know if you heard the question that asked about a pecuniary interest or not. So we need to verify that you
I
You
do
have
not.
no conflict. Okay, thank you. And Nazar's presentation, just a quick update for you. Two questions were asked following the presentation. Councillor Lushan asked if there will be additional staffing costs after the $100,000, and the answer to that question was no. The staffing
Okay.
isn't. And Scott wanted to verify that we would not go ahead unless we had a successful funding application, and that was also a yes. So,
Okay,
do you have a question of your own that you would like to ask?
No, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, great. So I guess we're ready to move forward then. I have no other questions other just a quick comment. Obviously, this is something that, we're very interested in going forward with. I mean, this is one of the reasons we hired additional staff to try and get this all straightened out. So I'm glad to see that we have an opportunity to get 2/3 of it paid for. So that's wonderful.
Great.
So I believe then we're looking for a motion that council, the Township of Hamilton receives report T 2021-08, the Municipal Modernization Program Implementation Stream. And the council directs staff to apply for the grant opportunity to fund the Legacy Records Inventory Project, and that council approves the following funding sources for the Legacy Roads Inventory Project. 65% to be funded from the Modernization Program Implementation Stream Grant, and 35% to be funded from building reserves at $15,000 and general reserves at $20,000. Have a mover, please. Thanks, Scott. And seconded by Mark. No further discussion. I'll call the question. All in favor? I see Larry. Okay, we have all hands. The motion is carried. Thank you. And that brings us to section 8. We need a motion to move to closed session to consider business as permitted under the Municipal Act, section 239, subsection 2, part D, labor relations or employee negotiations, and subsection 239, part 2, subsection K, a position, plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to any negotiation carried on or to be carried on by or on behalf of the municipality or local board. Moved by Scott. Seconder, Larry, thank you. All in favor? Thank you. So we will be going to close. We're going to stay on the same program. Emily's informed me, but we just need to give her a little bit of time to get us off live streaming and make sure that we have only those members who are supposed to be present.